let's start with Intel. First quarter profits came in higher than expected, Simon. That doesn't appear to be the headline, though, because they lowered guidance and they are cutting about 11% of their workforce. That is not insignificant.
12,000 jobs, right? And this should surprise absolutely no one because PC shipments have just been declining for year over year for the last 5 years, Chris. Hit the peak in 2011. We've seen year-over-year PC shipments decrease each year since then, about 300 million shipments last year. But just like Intel is right in the middle of it, PC chips are less in demand right now by the global market. So what do? You go out and you try to buy growth. We saw Intel acquire Altera last year, $16.7 billion acquisition. Broadcom did the same thing with Avago, $37 billion acquisition. You want to expand and get more content with existing customers, buy another customer list and get bigger, but it's a challenging environment out there, to say the least.
We talked about that last year. I remember because when they bought Altera, we were sitting in this studio essentially saying, well, sure, they've got the money, but what are they going to do with this thing?
Right. Well, and I have to say, I mean, yes, I think Simon's right. There's just so much consolidation. The overall pie is shrinking in so many markets. At the same time, I feel like I've read almost every quarter that Intel's cutting several thousand jobs. I'm wondering who's left working there at this point.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I can't imagine what their workforce is today compared to, say, 5 years ago. I mean, it could be in half. I don't know for sure, but
they're trying to get more and more custom chips, right? So this is not about just the processors that are in PCs anymore. The Internet of Things, we talk a lot about that. Autonomous cars, those are going to need some smart chips in them too. Altera was making programmable logic chips, which are custom designed. They're able to do very specific things. And the future of smart devices, it's out there, but it's not there today, and that's why you see 12,000 jobs getting laid off.
Do you think, because the stock is up a little bit, and time again, we see a company X comes out, good quarterly results, they lower guidance, and guidance trumps results, and the stock drops. We're not seeing that today. I'm assuming it's because of the job cuts. And so do you think the optimism in Intel and the management is warranted?
I think it's difficult to say today, Chris, because I think that demand is going to be the name of this. Right now, efficiency is the name of the game. You're cutting jobs, you're trying to vertically integrate, you're going out and buying growth like we've seen in semiconductor companies out there. The to be determined piece is demand going to be what we think it is out there? There's a lot of demand, like we said, from Internet of Things, smart devices. All of these have semiconductor and processing chips in them. We haven't seen that demand yet. I think that's the question mark that has to be answered before you can pay the valuations for an Intel that you're seeing right now.